What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video, we're taking a look at a brand new plugin from Hornet plugins called H76 Peak Limiter. This is an 1176 style compressor that has some really unique features on it, as well as a very impulse buy price as well. Hornet plugins did send this to me to review, so let's check it out. Of course, I'll let you hear what it sounds like, but first let's go over the controls, and of course I'll have a link in the description if y'all want to check it out, learn more about it, or pick it up. So looking at the top part of this, we've got very familiar controls for 1176. We've got input, output, attack, release. We've got our ratios that we always know for 1176, as well as the all buttons in. And then on the right, we have meter controls. We can select gain reduction, in, out. If we select off, that's going to turn off the compression. And then we have makeup gain that we can, automatic makeup gain that we can apply. Now below that is where things get really interesting. We have input and output trim that we can set outside of the input and output controls for the compressor. We have a trim target. We also can link them, and we have auto trim, auto gain reduction, as well as auto attack and release, which are really unique features for an 1176. We have a target gain reduction, which I really love because a lot of times 1176s do more gain reduction than I really want. So being able to set a target and have it kind of live in that range is really nice. We have dry and wet for parallel compression. We have oversampling, and then we have analog and hiss that we can turn on and off. If we click the H76 peak limiter here, we can change the color. We can go to light, we can do dark. I do prefer the light. All right, so let's check out how this sounds. I've got this on some rap vocals here from an artist named Zill, and we're gonna go through some of these auto settings, but first let's just listen to what I've got set here. I've got a ratio of 4, attack at 1, release at 6. You can see where my input and output is. Let's listen to this bypassed, and then I'm gonna bring it in and let you hear what it's doing.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed. Everything ain't perfect, but I'm living no stress. Whenever things ain't going right, I see it as a test. If I ever gotta crawl, I'm still making progress. Yeah, I wanted more, but we could've had less.
All right, now let's check out the H76 limiter.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed. Everything ain't perfect, but I'm living no stress. Whenever things ain't going right, I see it as a test. If I ever gotta crawl, I'm still making progress. Yeah, I wanted more, but we could've had less.
All right, so we can hear the vocal is a lot more forward. I like the character that this is adding to it. Let's listen to the bypass one more time. You can just hear how the vocal is just kind of sitting back some.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed. Everything ain't perfect, but I'm living no stress. Whenever things ain't going right, I see it as a test. If I ever gotta crawl, I'm still making progress. Yeah, I wanted more, but we could've had less.
And one more time with the H76.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed. Everything ain't perfect, but I'm living no stress. Whenever things ain't going right, I see it as a test. If I ever gotta crawl, I'm still making progress. Yeah, I wanted more, but we could've had less.
All right, let's check out these auto features. So you see my input trim is at negative 5.5 dB, and that's because I was using auto trim. So to use this, we're gonna set this back to 0. Or we're going to select this auto trim, and then you just hit play and it's going to do the work for you.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed. Everything ain't perfect, but I'm living no stress. Whenever things ain't going right, I see it as a test. If I ever gotta crawl, I'm still making progress. Yeah, I wanted more, but we could've had less.
And then once you stop, it's going to input that. It's going to input the automatic input trim in that value. Let's check out auto attack and release. Same deal.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed. Everything ain't perfect, but I'm living no stress. Whenever things ain't going right, I see it as a test. If I ever gotta crawl, I'm still making progress. Yeah, I wanted more, but we could've had less.
All right, then when you stop it, you see it's set its own attack and release, which is really good. The 1176 is I don't want to say it's a difficult compressor. It's definitely a compressor that takes time to learn. So having these auto features is really nice, especially if you're not familiar with using an 1176. Let's do the automatic gain reduction now.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed. Everything ain't perfect, but I'm living no stress. Whenever things ain't going right, I see it as a test. If I ever gotta crawl, I'm still making progress. Yeah, I wanted more, but we could've had less.
All right, so you can turn on all of these at the same time and set this all at once if you prefer. The automatic gain reduction was doing more gain reduction than what I really wanted, but again, you can obviously use this as at your preference. All right, we've got, let's see, oversampling, and let's take out the analog and hiss and take a listen. You can hear what it sounds like without that.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed.
Let's kick back that output some.
Ay, boy, I'm blessed. Everything ain't perfect, but I'm living no stress. Whenever things ain't going right, I see it as a test. If I ever gotta crawl, I'm still making progress. Yeah, I wanted more, but we could've had less.
All right, so there is the H76 peak limiter. Again, really unique features on here. I really like this as an 1176 plugin. A great alternative to the many other 1176 plugins we have on the market. Y'all know my feeling about clones. If you're going to clone something, make it better, do something different. And Hornet Plugins has definitely done this here with this plugin, with these automatic trim, automatic gain reduction, and automatic attack and release features on here, as well as the input and output trim are nice features as well. The price for this, when I converted this to US dollars, I think it's like $23, $24 US dollars, which is bringing it in cheaper than what you could get for a Waves plugin. So it's really an impulse buy at almost $20 for this. And they just finished a sale. I didn't get this review up by the time, but there was a sale that just ran where I think it was like 50% off that or something. You could have got it for like $10 or something. So yeah, definitely check out Hornet Plugins. Definitely subscribe to their mailing list. Get updated whenever they have sales, and you know, you can be able to pick this up for like $10 to $20, which I think is a great steal for what this is. But definitely comment and let me know what y'all think about this one. And also let me know what your go-to 1176 plugin is right now. All right. Again, I'll have a link in the description if y'all want to check this out, learn more about it, or pick it up. If you enjoy this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if y'all want to continue to see content from me, then y'all know what to do.